Hello, friends. Welcome to Story Behind Podcast. This is the show for people who love hearing a good story and who believe the world could use more positivity. We're the team behind GodUpdates and GodTube, and we hope these weekly short stories will brighten your day.
Ten-year-old with little time gets her wish to marry her childhood sweetheart, then is gone. Written by Adam Staten, read by Adam Staten. A 10-year-old girl, Emma Edwards, battling leukemia, fulfilled her last wish by marrying her childhood sweetheart in a touching ceremony just days before she passed away. Cancer, no matter the form, is always an awful, devastating, and horrible diagnosis. It does nothing but harm the patient and wrecks families, both emotionally and financially. Families watch their loved ones struggle and fight the disease, but one family in North Carolina got to see their child live out her last wish. Emma Edwards and her boyfriend of 2 years, 10-year-old Daniel Marshall Christopher Williams Jr., were in love. The two young lovebirds tied the knot on June 29th, less than 2 weeks before Emma passed away. Marrying 10-year-old Daniel was Emma's last wish. Most kids want to go to Disneyland, but Emma wanted to get married, be a wife, and have 3 kids. Emma's mother, Alana Edwards, said, "In April 2022, the family's world was rocked after the 10-year-old was diagnosed with an aggressive form of leukemia. The horrible discovery came after Emma was checked out after a fall. The family believed young Emma would beat the disease, but in June 2023, the family was dealt another devastating blow. They were told that she had only days to a week left. After hearing this news, Emma's family got to work to make her last wish of marrying Daniel come true. We threw it together in less than 2 days. Everything ended up being donated," Alana said. She also added that even though Emma was only 10 years old, her father, Aaron Edwards, who walked her down the aisle, guessed to say he gave her away. Nearly 100 guests were in attendance, and a friend of the family officiated the special ceremony. One of Emma's teachers even spoke at the wedding ceremony. What a beautiful and heartbreaking gesture from Emma's family and friends. But now we still have faith, hope, love, these 3. And the greatest of these is love. 1 Corinthians 13:13.
I love the joke. Wouldn't it be nice if we could put ourselves in the dryer and come out 3 sizes smaller and wrinkle-free? While it's funny, many of us struggle deeply with our health, fitness, and body image. But guess what? We don't have to. God cares about every detail of our lives, and He is always the answer. Tune into the Strong Confident His podcast on your favorite platform or on lifeaudio.com to get biblical answers that will create results and give you peace.
Attention, your withdrawal has been denied by the U.S. government.
Picture a world where your every purchase is monitored, tracked, and controlled by those in power to suppress the freedoms of those they see fit. Hi, my name is Jason Hansen. I'm a former CIA officer and New York Times bestselling author. And right now, I've become very focused on the impending rollout of the central bank digital currency. This is not a work of fiction. It's a terrifying reality looming on the horizon. But there is a bit of good news. I've partnered with Advantage Gold to offer you a solution. They are specialists in converting your traditional assets, like those inside an IRA or 401k, into tangible assets such as physical gold and silver. Don't allow your money to be controlled. Claim your free gold protection kit from Advantage Gold. Call 800-900-8000. That's 800-900-8000.
Parents pray over conjoined twins separated in Texas and praise God as the boys head home. Written by Hallie Wells, read by Adam Staten. Parenthood is both joyous and heartbreaking, and the parents of conjoined twins separated in Texas know that more than most. Lorena Barrera and her husband Alejandro Villalobos already shared 3 boys when they got the news. Finding out that twin boys would be joining their family surprised and excited the couple. However, doctors soon shared that their conjoined babies would face major medical challenges during delivery and after birth. The family moved from their Las Vegas home to Houston in order to receive critical prenatal care from their medical experts at Texas Children's Fetal Center. At 24 weeks gestation, physicians used imaging to determine whether the boys could be separated after birth. They conducted regular ultrasounds, helpful in planning for a cesarean birth. At 31 weeks, the team conducted a delivery simulation in order to rehearse all delivery protocols ahead of time. Thankfully, Lorena and Alejandro welcomed Lucas and Mateo with a combined weight of 8 pounds, 4 ounces on January 18th, 2022. With one huge medical hurdle behind them, the boys still faced several months of preparation before undergoing the extremely complicated surgical separation. According to Texas Children's, the brothers had a condition. They shared multiple organs, including a colon and small intestine, and their bodies conjoined at the lower abdomen and pelvis. Just shy of 7 months after their birth, on August 17, 2022, Lucas and Mateo underwent separation surgery. Texas Children's Hospital pediatric surgeon Dr. Alice King stated that the incredible complex case required assistance from nearly every single surgical subspecialty at the hospital. In fact, 26 medical professionals, including nurses, technicians, anesthesiologists, and surgeons from 4 different specialties, performed the 17-hour surgery. A variety of medical teams continued to provide excellent care for Lucas and Mateo in the hospital. Then, doctors discharged the twins on October 26, 2022, and 8 months later, doctors operated on one final time before sending the Villalobos-Barrera family home to Las Vegas. As Lucas and Mateo take their first steps, Mom and Dad share their appreciation for the care doctors provided at Texas Children's. Mom Lorena said in a hospital news release, "It is from the hand of God that my children are here." And wherever he went, into villages, towns, or countryside, they placed the sick in the marketplaces. They begged him to let them touch even the edge of his cloak, and all who touched it were healed. Mark 6:56.
Thank you so much for listening to Story Behind Podcast. We're really glad you joined us for this week's story. To see photos and videos that may have been referenced in this episode, check out the links in the show notes. And if you enjoyed what you heard today, subscribe to our podcast, and please tell a friend about us. We'd also love it if you'd rate us and leave us a review. It really does help more people find us. Story Behind is a Salem Web Network production.
Did you know that the Hearing Jesus podcast also has a companion show for kids? As a former children's pastor, God showed me a long time ago that there was a deep need for resources for families. So what we've done is taken the content from the adult show, and I'm teaching it in a way that kids can understand. Then we've also created family discussion guides so that you can use that as a tool to talk through these concepts together. I believe that this is a great resource to help you and your kids hear God's voice more clearly in your lives. Look for the Hearing Jesus for Kids podcast and subscribe today.